Veteran-heavy matchup like this.
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point. Now here's Booker. He gets it in there.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Back to Booker. Richards with a screen. The 3-ball. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 5 now.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Here's Brown. Here's Jokic. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to Richards. Durant with it. Up and over Gordon. Durant, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Jokic finds Murray. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Hits a three-pointer.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. It's a three-point game. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Some changes for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Allen in for Dunn. Saric checks in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Gordon. Now here's Beal. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's O'Neal. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. The Suns leading. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
17 seconds left in the first. To the middle. Here's Porter. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Plumlee, a screen on Murray. For 3, Booker gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 11.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Westbrook taking his time here. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Beal right side. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Now here's O'Neal. Beal outside. Screen by O'Neal. Takes the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from short range. Phoenix has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Phoenix making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Bradley Beal. Now here's Westbrook. Over Booker. Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
A confident shot by Westbrook. When he likes the look, he's all in.
Outside Durant. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Murray. Inside. Westbrook with it. He's against O'Neal.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
These are his first free throws of the game. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Gillespie comes in for Jones. Najee, he's checked in for Denver. The Suns lead by 3. Dunn outside. Pass to Durant. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Suns good for two.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Here's Brown, defended by Dunn. There's the triple. The shot by Brown, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to Durant. Fires from deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail by 5. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Westbrook. Brown passes to Murray. Jokic in the post. Booker defending. Kicks it out to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in it to 5. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone. But the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Jokic passes to Brown. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Now here's Richards, covered by Jokic. Beal outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. Beal's got 9.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Gordon outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Jokic. Murray from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Suns trail by 3. And coach a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic, joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
No stopping Jokic in the paint.
And this is how powerful Jokic is, able to still score despite the contact.
Here's Beal. He's got 9. Puts it up from 12. 2 points. That one goes. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Look at Jokic going to work inside.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Dunn outside. Pass to Richards. Beal right side. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. And Denver with a change here too. Westbrook's checked in. Denver leading by 5. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Here's the second effort, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
A different look for Phoenix. Plumlee's checked in for Richards, and it's Jones in for Devin Booker. Šarić checks in for Denver. Watson comes in for Murray.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Beal against Porter. Jones from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Šarić down low. He's against O'Neal. Outside Watson. Clock at 6. Jokic against Plumlee. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Now Beal. Plumlee a screen on Porter. Beal from outside. Knocks down the long J. Beal's got 14 points. And so it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Watson. There's the block. And he gets it back. Tries again. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Outside Jones. Outside Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Having his way with the defense, Booker creates separation and nails the shot.
Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Some changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Jones. Here's Murray. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Beal, the pass to Booker. And Booker, cash on the 3.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. The 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Here's Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it because tonight he's doing it all.
Murray passes to Jokic. Porter with it. Pass to Jokic. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's Jokic. Jokic, the bump in the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Suns trail by 6. Here's Booker. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Jokic in the post. Covered by Richards. Durant pulls it in. Pass to Booker. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Jokic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact. And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Booker surveying the floor to tie it up. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Jokic. It falls!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Murray against Booker.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Booker.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
The Nuggets want a timeout. And there's the lob. Yes!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Outside Booker. Over Murray. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. And here's Murray pairing up in the backcourt. Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 22 points. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Booker buries it down low. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Booker against Murray. Here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic in the post. Richards is there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And so it's Phoenix with it. Here's Booker. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at hustling shots in through contact.
Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Fires for 3. And nails the tray.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Pass to Booker. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. The shot no good, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
So the Nuggets win it. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura, and it's Doncic in at the point. Bounce pass Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Now, Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. A three off the mark. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Puts the move on. He lays it in.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Here's Edwards on target from 13 feet.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here is Doncic. Hachimura finds Reeves, and it's Hayes in the corner. And here is Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. LeBron can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here is Hachimura. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Shoots over McDaniel. Nice shot by James.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Lakers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. Here's Alexander Walker. A three ball. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And here is Los Angeles now, following Julius Randle's three. Here's Connect, defended by Alexander Walker. Connect, no good. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Lakers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Oh, here's Edwards. Oh, the power on that fruit.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Reeves outside. Los Angeles with another miss. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Gabe Vincent connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 down low. Count it.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Edwards. Inside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
There's the pick. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Connect with a wide open look. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You have to stay attached to connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Reed. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 2 points now in the basket from Alexander Walker.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Connect. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Hachimura finds James. Back to Hachimura. Floats it up. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play. Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
James, a screen on Conley. The 3 for Doncic. Julius Randle with the rebound. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Edwards kicks to Randle. Edwards inside. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
LeBron outside. Hit by Finney Smith. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
James against McDaniel. Here's Randle. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Boy, how about the touch on the floater from Julius Randle? A little creativity.
Doncic feeling it out. Over Conley. And another basket for the Lakers.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Edwards got 4 this quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And here's Doncic from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Randle outside. Shoots over Hachimura. And a kind rollback time off the rim as that one falls. Randle's got 9.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Back to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible. Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes. James outside. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's LeBron. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they got to bring the double team on.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. The Lakers also with a sub. Finney-Smith's checked in.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic outside, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 14 points.
Well, in pick-and-roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Finney-Smith finds Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Doncic. This one for 3. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Outside Conley. Now Randle. James covering. Randle no good. Lakers leading by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
Here's Edwards. Oh!
My goodness.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Goodwin, and it's Finney Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Reed against Hachimura. Pocket 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Vincent with it. Outside, James. Whoa! James showing the range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Reed gets the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
Conley against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Edwards against Reeves. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for James. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards passes to Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Randall dishes to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside, James. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Pass to Randall. There's the three. It's hauled in by Doncic. And here's the Lakers, leading by 12. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hachimura against Randall. Lays it up off the glass. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
This looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moody is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5, down low. Now here's Curry, clock at 6, connects from downtown.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Podziemski. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Butler. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Now here's Moody. And it's all from three-point range. Pass to Williams. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Williams. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Outside Butler. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Well, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Now here's Butler. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
So it's Oklahoma City now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Williams with the screen. Williams misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Outside Hield. Butler, a screen on Caruso. Hield passes to Butler. Shoots over Wiggins. Butler can't get it to go. Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 10. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
They've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Hield. They set the pick. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the 3-pointer goes.
3 points.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Wallace with it. Pass to Williams. The 3 is up. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Hield. He has 7. From deep. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his 3-point shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Down low. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Counted from distance. Wallace has got 8.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. Thunder leading by 7. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Joe misses. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Butler on the take, and stolen by Holmgren. Williams finds Holmgren. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren from the wing. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Moody. Here's Hield. Back to Moody. Butler with the ball. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Drops in the 3. He's got 13.
He's got a hot hand, and the defense seems helpless to stop him.
Here's Joe. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment.
Get ready for the fans. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. Now here's Podziemski, still without a bucket, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Curry. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
Shoots from the line. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
From deep, Holmgren. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 9. Curry passes to Moody. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. It's his first trip to the line, and he can't get the first one. Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. And the second free throw is good. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Caruso outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 8. Green, the pass to Butler. Butler double team. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Podziemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Green, a screen. Here's Podziemski, and it falls all over the rim and in. Podziemski's got 5 points. Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Hartenstein a screen from outside the arc. And Dort is good for 3. Dort's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You size up the D, sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
Back to Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Now here's Hartenstein. And here's Caruso outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Jang in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Here's Looney to tie it up. And the Warriors with another three.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Thunder lead by 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Curry passes to Payton. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Oh, Curry taking the contact.
What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Lets it fly. And he drains the turnaround J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Lets it go from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now to the middle. Here's Holmgren. Throws it down. Official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
On the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
There's 53 seconds left in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Curry. Oh my! What a shot!
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And so it's the Warriors who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It may not be for everyone, but we have a great defensive matchup this evening in this one.
Well, I tell you what, it is for me, Kevin. I mean, I like to see defense take center stage sometimes. I love when teams get after it and make it hard for each other to score. And if you're a basketball purist, this is must-watch TV.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center position. Now, here's McDaniel. Randall surveying the D. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Conley, and that one, good.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Dunn passes to Richards. They get a hand on it. Conley with it. Now guarded by Dunn. McDaniels against Booker. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's KD. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight, practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now here's Randall. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Outside, Beal. Back to Booker. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Phoenix also making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Dunn, and Jones subbed in for Bradley Beal. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Now Randall, following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Pass to Alexander Walker. Conley kicks to Randall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And then for Phoenix, Plumlee, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Grayson Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And here is Beal. Nothing on the board. Fires the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, leading by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Reed is out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And you see, don't you, Clark, this steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come. Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. Beal against Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Minot's checked in, and it's Clark in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And a change for the Suns. Donnie's checked in for Grayson Allen. Now here's DiVincenzo. Clark for 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. It's Beal on the wing. Over Edwards. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Here's Edwards. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Durant's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. Here's KD. Oh, wow, man.
to move Durant's head up his sleeve for a while. I mean, you've got to try to take that away. He's just waiting for the right moment to break it out on you, though.
Edwards with confidence.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Done shots, good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Pass to Plumlee. Now, here's Dunn. It's up a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here is Edwards. High, arcing shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Making a statement.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. It's good. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Booker is screen on Edwards. And Beal gets to Durant. The tray. Durant, the long-range shot finds its mark.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Beal against Edwards. Good, nice job down low. Edwards got 18 points.
Edwards flexing on him now, bully ball inside.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Randall outside. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
And with this score, the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dunn sets a screen for KD. Back to Booker. From deep three-point land. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley the pass to Gobert. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Straight to the bucket, Durant.
Yeah, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
Randle outside. Back to Conley. That's tipped. KD looking around. Over Randle. Shot is good off the back rim and in. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. Conley the pass to Edwards. Randle outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Suns moving the ball around. Dunn with this screen on Edwards. There's Beal with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Randle left side. And they get it. And the layup is up and in. Randle's got 11 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Durant. Count it, and the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Now here's Randle. 11 points in the game. 2 on the clock. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Reed is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Garza in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Plumlee in the post. Booker against Edwards. Booker taking the hit. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice from the team during the timeout. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Beal. Pass to KD. Jacks up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McDaniels gets to Conley. McDaniels passes to Conley. Edwards inside. Dunn covering. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
KD on the wing. Shoots from the baseline. Jump shot is good. KD's got 22 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Booker looking around. From the line. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Conley. And here's Randall. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Suns leading by 5. Booker in the post. Over by Conley. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Edwards.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Booker outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Dunn sets a screen for Booker. Over Edwards. Again, Phoenix.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Booker against Conley. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up. Everything.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up.
Basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And the Lakers starting five. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Hachimura outside. And here's Doncic outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fires in the triple.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Outside, Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Lets the 3 fly. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And as defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring, Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Reeves. Doncic outside. James outside. From behind the arc. And it's Connect missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Holmgren's got 6.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Back to Doncic. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 11 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort outside. And here is Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Reeves. The 3 ball. Not going to go that time. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Connect. Reeves with a screen on Caruso. And here's Connect outside. Pure from three-point range. Connect's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. The Lakers with a rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprise! Oh my gracious!
Wow, just incredible!
That is a monster finish.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Basket counts.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Now, here is James. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Doncic. Doncic delivers from range. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. Wallace, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers also with a sub. Goodwin's checked in for Reeves. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Short outside. Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. Hachimura covering. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. James outside. Finney-Smith with it. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And here's Wallace. Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Floats one, and he parries his first look.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Hachimura outside. Here's Goodwin. Pass to James. Inside. Will it go? A strong finish by Doncic.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's got 11 points.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
LeBron James, 3.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. Hayes with a screen. Doncic. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And there's James from the arc. There, LeBron for 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. The shot's good. Hartenstein's got his first points of the night.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Doncic, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Holmgren with it. Hachimura covering. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Doncic. Here's Dort. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Dort's got his second basket on the night.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
Hachimura, pass to James. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 9 points here in the second half. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. There's a screen. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Finney-Smith. Gets a very good look and converts. Finney-Smith's gotten his second bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. No points yet. That one's good for 2. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Reeves. No good there. Good work defensively by Dort. Wallace outside. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Dort, a screen on Doncic. Misses the 3. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Doncic with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Dort against Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Dort. And here's Doncic outside. And no good. Fires from way outside. Can't get it to drop. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Jang in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. On the wing, Hachimura, pounded by Wiggins. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Now here is James. Back to Doncic. He nails it, and we're tied. Doncic has got 19 points.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the score by the Lakers. Outside, Williams. The 3 from Holmgren. Chet from range.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They silenced the crowd, firing right back with a 3 to tie it up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
To take the lead. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Doncic. James finds Hayes. Here's Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Doncic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
From 11 feet away, Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's believe in his ability to come up big.
Doncic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Dort against Hachimura. Here's the three. And connects from downtown.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
Here's Doncic.
The effort on the defensive end. You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on LeBron James.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited.
one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Outside Gordon. Porter looking it over. No good on the triple. McDaniels against Porter. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Jokic against Gobert, and a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for... First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Gordon. He's defended by Randall. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Gordon in. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Pass to Gobert. Here is Edwards. Conley feeling it out. Gobert with a screen on Murray. And here's Conley outside.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes. Freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Nuggets also changing it up. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Gobert with a screen on Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Reid the pass to Alexander Walker. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's all knotted up.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Jokic on top. Pass to Murray. Reid against Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got his second basket.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Randall. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Michael Porter. Charge is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strawther in at the 2 spot. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Left side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Saric trying to break free. Off target at the rim.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
To the left side wing. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Over Watson. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Murray finds Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with confidence. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Charge just screen on Conley. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson comes in for Michael Porter. Murray against Conley. Randall right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
To the inside. A three for DiVincenzo. That shot, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 3. Watson inside. Randall on him. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Timberwolves on top, up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They're taking about the shots.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Denver calls timeout. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's Randle driving the lane, and he banks in the layup. Randle's got 6.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And they double up Murray. Brown misses the three.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Denver also making a switch. Westbrook's checked in. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, you better be mindful of that wingspan that Jokic possesses, especially when he's attacking the backboard.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Alexander Walker with the ball. Guarded by Porter. Randall dishes to Edwards. For three. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
And Edwards slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Peyton Watson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Minnesota making a switch. Ours is checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Puts it up from 12. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
From 10 feet out, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Murray. And again, it's Denver.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Timeout call. Nuggets. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting it.
A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. see if they can follow those instructions. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. 9 for 12 with that miss. Still shooting 75% for the game. Porter finds Jokic. Over Gobert. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jokic.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here is Edwards. 46 seconds left in the game. From 11 feet away, it drops.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Timeout called, Nuggets. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards looking it over. Goes up on the wing. Got it!
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here are the five for the Suns. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the small forward.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Booker. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Beal. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
It's Dort on the wing, defended by Dunn. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren, 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that three-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Durant, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Some room here for Williams, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Beal outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's Holmgren. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Now here's Durant. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 8.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
Williams finds Holmgren. There's the triple. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Durant way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City leading by 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Booker, good.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Pass to Holmgren. Uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. It's Beal on the wing. Watch by Wallace. Beal gets the bucket.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Jones. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Screen by O'Neal. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Beal surveying the D. Step back and fire. And that's good for 2. Beal's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Pass to Plumlee. Allen outside. Screen by O'Neal. Unloads. And Allen gets it to go. Thunder with a lead. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for. And if you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boys, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Beal outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Dort. Beal gets the bucket. Beal's got 8 points.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Now here's Beal. Give him 8 points now. 46 seconds left in the second period. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. He drops it from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And that one misses. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Booker. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 5.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And here's Booker. Shoots over Caruso. Booker no good. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Williams misses. The Suns trailing. Beal, the pass to Durant. For the tie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Richards, the pass to Booker. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Back to Williams. The three is up. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Beal outside. Booker with a screen on Dort. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Holmgren. Once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Dort. Misses the layup. Suns trail by 5. Durant with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Durant, pass to Dunn. Pass to Durant. There's the three. Oh, Durant from deep.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
No coverage that time. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. 4-3, Holmgren.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Booker. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. The shot won't fall. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Thunder up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Plumlee finds Booker. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Booker, good.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. 11 feet out. SGA doing his thing in close.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Booker. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And he gets that one. And now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Holmgren inside. Covered by Richards. Takes a step back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Booker. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Booker. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Richards, the pass to Dunn. It's Booker on the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. And that one's good.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Pass to Williams. And Richards comes to help. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker fires from way outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First person to foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Kevin Durant sees the game as well as any player, and with his size and vision, that combination is lethal.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. That'll count if it goes. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. To take the lead. Again, the Suns good for 2.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
SGA takes it himself. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Opportunistic shake. Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
The floater. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Dort, outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Nice move. Richards pulls it in. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Three-pointer, Beal. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 2. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. That's to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And knocks down the 3.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
For 3, Durant. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
So it's Oklahoma City now. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Shot from the inbound. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
At the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Beal from outside. Can't get the 3 to fall. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then there's...
Great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Now here's Harden. Powell for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And how about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call.
Doncic passes to Reeves. They set the pick. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The offensive rebound. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 3-point game. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Nobody near Leonard. No good from outside. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Harden against Doncic. Wide open. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's 1:54 left in the first. And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Done outside. Now here's Paul. And here's Leonard from 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin. And I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Here's Reeves. He's got 5. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
$19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Vanderbilt the pass to Reeves. Count it, good. Reeves has got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the 3. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 7. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Bogdanovic looking around. Simmons on the wing. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
On the wing, Reeves. Pass to connect. Lakers passing it around. Here's Vincent. Now Finney Smith knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovic, and it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Connect, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Harden outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Leonard. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Dunn against Reeves. Dunn misses. Lakers trail by 8. Here's James. LeBron James just too strong.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Doncic. Too much Luka.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
The 3 from Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Shoots from the elbow, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers. Doncic fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense
isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Pass to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Hachimura. Leonard kicks to Powell. Over James. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, Hachimura flexing on the inside now.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lobs it up for Zubac. Hayes with the steal. Here we go. James heading to the... Oh, LeBron does it again.
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Outside Leonard. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers trail. Outside, James. Inside, here's Doncic. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Back to Zubac. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Zubac has got his first 2 points of the night.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
LeBron outside. Back to Doncic from outside the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Leonard. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
In the corner, it's James. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Reeves has got 12.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Done shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Doncic passes to Reeves. James, the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Doncic forcing his way inside. Doncic.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Outside Leonard. Leonard battling for 2.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. They're presenting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Lakers. In it forward for them, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5. Home in the paint. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Vincent. Back to James. To the left wing. Vincent finds Hachimura. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Connect. No good.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Hachimura with it. Unloads. It's hauled in by Coffee.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Kawhi taking no chances.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Lakers trail by 8. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And then for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Leonard, and he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Doncic right side. To the paint. Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. From deep. Drills it from outside. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Powell with the steal. Down against Doncic. Powell kicks to Dunn. Leonard looking over the floor. Kawhi tangles him up inside.
Well, I like what the defense tried to do. They crowded Kawhi, but he's just getting so creative near the basket.
Pass to Doncic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Hands it from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Leonard.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And it's Leonard missing. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Reeves gets the bucket. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jackson Hayes. First personal foul. First team foul.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Lakers. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. So the Clippers with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.